Alright. I'm working on my chainsaw today. My Husqvarna on a 30-inch bar, and I had issues with it. My oiler wasn't working right, so what I'm doing now is going to put this thing back together. Baby. I don't even remember which way the chain goes on. Would be kind of funny if I went the wrong way, alright? Mr. Jeff don't know how to do a thing, no. Okay, so yeah, see, the teeth are all pointing in the same direction. See that? Okay. Now, a couple of things you gotta understand. Always keep the bar clean. Okay, there's grooves in here. You never want to get too much dirt in here. See, I have an issue right here. Took my paint off. You can use, I wouldn't even use this, but in order to clean this out, a lot of times I use a toothpick or even a little bit of a wire brush. You don't want to get two screwdrivers in there like I just did. I'd show you, because you'll spread this apart. The other thing is, you don't want to take an air hose to the wing dinger on this end. It's got this star on here has got a bushing. You can burn that bushing out really, really easy. So what I usually do is I take some gunk spray. They call it gunk, but it's for engine cleaning and stuff. I take and clean it on. I spray it on here and let it set for 10-15 minutes. Then I come back and I take the air hose to this, and then I come back with a toothpick or something skinny, and I'll go through this again to make sure these grooves in here are clean. Now this chain is kind of dull, and I'm not going to sharpen it. I have to sharpen it on here anyway, but the big thing is you want to make sure all your components in this part here, where the oil comes out on your bar, it basically is clean. Because if you have a dirty one, it won't work right. Okay, so now, and here's an adjustment. So you basically want to go, I kind of, the other thing is this too. See that? There's your adjustment. That's how you adjust the bar on this. But see how dirty that is? You want to clean that out. Okay, so I'm going to take something and clean it out here. So I have a lot of junk in my shop right now. This is the clutch brake. Here, this is what stops your clutch, which is this part. I think most of the chainsaws nowadays have clutch brakes on it, which is a safety factor, which is awesome. So if you don't have one, I highly recommend getting a chainsaw that has one. So, see how that comes off. I'm going to make sure this thing runs reasonably well. So the best thing you could do is clean it all up. Use a little bit of cleaner on it. I have this stuff is really good. All right. So actually, I think I'm gonna do this later. I like to put that in a glass. That's why I'm not doing it. I'm going to put that in a glass jar and let it soak. So what I'm doing here is cleaning this up. Gonna let it set. And then you can take it sprayed off. Now I highly recommend you wear glasses when you do that. Okay, so that's taking apart this thing 101. Now remember, don't throw these things in a trash can. Get a metal rag can that you use for like when you're finishing stuff, where you put all your finished rags and stuff where you're gonna throw away into that, so that you don't cause a fire. It will happen. Trust me. I've seen it. Okay, so there you go. My section of what I'm doing to clean up my chainsaw.